Hey guys, so this is the review of MarkWho42's episode 95 podcast. This week they talked about a lot of really great things, and they actually used the word recalcitrant, and I have no idea what that means. This week they talked about the 10th anniversary of New Who. It's been on the air since March 26, 2005, and just reached its 10-year mark. Huge portion of the show consisted of the Radio Times poll of the 10 greatest Doctor Who episodes. Obviously just New Who, since this was the 10th anniversary. Coming in at number 10, we have The End of Time, which was the David Tennant finale. And as we know, any finale where a doctor regenerates and becomes a new doctor is gonna be a hit. Coming in at number 9, we got a two-part episode, Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead. This was actually really awesome because they introduced River Song and actually brought up something really creepy, the Vashti Neruda. Those things creep me out. I don't like them at all. Shadows? Do I have two? No, I'm good. I still only have one, so I'm safe. At number 8, you got Bad Wolf and The Parting of Ways, which was another finale for a doctor. It was Christopher Eccleston's finale, and he went out amazingly. For number 7, you got Girl in the Fireplace. That one was about Madame de Pompadour with David Tennant as a doctor, and Madame de Pompadour should ring a lot of bells. Coming in at number 6, we have our third two-part episode. It was Army of Ghosts and Doomsday. That was the Cyberman Dalek kind of clash war thing, and that's also when Rose and Tennant got separated, and you know, Rose is up against the wall crying. For number 5, we've got Empty Child and The Doctor Dances, and I have one question for you. Are you my mummy? Number 4, we're getting close, guys. We have The Day of the Doctor. And like they talked about, they felt this episode should have been much higher on the list. It can't go too much higher, but this was an amazing episode. You had 3 different doctors in one episode, and it was awesome. I mean, you had Matt Smith, you had David Tennant, you had John Hurt, who played the War Doctor, and wow. At number 3, we have another heart-wrenching episode with The Stolen Earth and Journey's End. Now, this one is when Donna ends up leaving the Doctor as well, but the biggest part of this show was when Rose and David Tennant were on the beach together, and he fizzled out before he got the chance to say anything. Coming in at a close second, we got Vincent and the Doctor. That was when you had Matt Smith Doctor and Karen Gillian playing Amy Pond. They meet Vincent Van Gogh, and it shows a lot of how they influenced him, and you know, the sunflower painting. It was really cool to see how Amy pushed Vincent to make that painting. And finally, number 1, and I will agree with this one, you have Blink. They expanded a lot on this one simply because, well, it is number 1. And they talk about if you could show anybody who's not a Whovian one episode, I mean, just pick one of new Doctor Who, and you want to show them an episode to get them into Doctor Who. Most people pick Blink. Personally, Blink was what I was shown. Blink is what got me into Doctor Who, and I loved the episode. You know, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Don't forget the weeping angels. After the poll, they posed a very interesting question. Without old Who, would new Who exist today? And if so, would it be as popular, or would it even be the same show? Edward and Patrick didn't think the show would meet standards without old Who, because old Who set the precedence and gave it a heritage, gave it its backstory, and it just set the groundwork for what we have today. But in my own opinion, I agree with Trisha. She talked about how the show might still be as good, but it would not be the same show by any means. I mean, think about it. Daleks. You got your little creepy looking guys. But would they be the same? Would they have been designed the same way with the technology and the CGI and the stuff we have today versus what they were with the technology they had back then? I mean, nobody would look the same. The stories would never have panned out the way they did. I agree, and I say that without old Who, New Who would not be what it is. But I believe New Who would be just as popular because, to be honest, I'm a New Whovian. Never got into the old stuff. But Doctor Who is amazing. Wrapping it up, don't forget MegaCon. MarkWho42 is going to be at MegaCon. They have a panel Sunday, April 12th. Don't miss it if you have a chance. It's gonna be awesome. Take it easy. Thank you for watching.